Have you ever wondered why some people have the ability to manipulate others so effortlessly? Welcome to the intriguing world of dark psychology. It's a fascinating realm that delves into the depths of the human mind, exploring how certain individuals can exert influence over others, sometimes without them even realizing it. Dark psychology isn't a science fiction concept, it's very real, and it's happening around us every day. Dark psychology encompasses a range of tactics and strategies, including manipulation, deception, persuasion, and even mind control. It's what con artists, scammers, and some of the most charismatic leaders use to get what they want. It's alluring, captivating, and, let's be honest, a little bit frightening. However, it's important to understand that dark psychology isn't inherently evil. It's a tool, like a hammer or a screwdriver. It can be used to build or to destroy, to help or to harm. The intent behind it is what determines its impact. So, why are we talking about this? Well, knowledge is power. Understanding dark psychology gives us the ability to recognize when these tactics are being used against us. It's like having a secret decoder ring for human behavior. But there's a darker side to this as well. Dark psychology can be harmful, even dangerous when used irresponsibly or maliciously. It can be used to exploit, to control, to harm. The potential for misuse is significant, and that's why it's so important to be aware of it. It's not about paranoia or seeing manipulators around every corner. It's about equipping ourselves with the knowledge and understanding to navigate our interactions and relationships more effectively. It's about being able to recognize when we're being manipulated and knowing how to respond. So we've established that dark psychology is intriguing, potentially dangerous, but also very useful when understood correctly. The good news is, understanding it doesn't require a degree in psychology. It just requires an open mind and a willingness to learn. Now that we have a basic understanding of dark psychology, let's delve into how to protect ourselves against it. The first step to protecting oneself from dark psychology is to recognize it. In this vast landscape of human interaction, it's important to be alert to the subtle, yet insidious signs of dark psychology. It's a crafty beast, often shrouded in charm and charisma, making it all the more important to be able to pinpoint it when it's in action. One of the key signs of dark psychology is excessive flattery, often called love bombing. You may have come across someone who showers you with compliments, making you feel like the star of their universe. But beware, this could be a tactic of manipulation, designed to make you lower your guard. It's the lure before the hook, the sweet taste before the bitter. Another sign to look out for is gaslighting. This is when someone tries to make you question your own reality or sanity. They might deny that certain events took place, or insist that you're remembering things incorrectly. This is a particularly dangerous form of dark psychology, as it can leave you feeling helpless and doubting your own judgment. Victim blaming is yet another tactic commonly used in dark psychology. It's when someone shifts the blame onto you for the negative situations they've caused. They might say things like, "You made me do it," or, "If you hadn't done this, I wouldn't have reacted that way." This is a way for them to evade responsibility for their actions and to make you feel guilty instead. All of these signs, love bombing, gaslighting, and victim blaming, are tools of manipulation used by those who practice dark psychology. They are designed to make you question yourself, to make you feel unsure, and to break down your defenses. By being alert to these signs, you can become more adept at navigating social situations and protect yourself from falling prey to manipulative individuals. It's about equipping yourself with knowledge, building your resilience, and standing firm in your truth. With these signs in mind, you are better equipped to identify dark psychology in action. A strong defense against dark psychology is a high level of emotional intelligence. Now, what exactly is emotional intelligence? It is the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotions while also being able to perceive the emotions of others. This skill is essential in protecting ourselves from dark psychological tactics. Let's start with self-awareness. It's the foundation of emotional intelligence. We need to understand our emotions, know what triggers them, and how they impact our thoughts and behaviors. This self-understanding helps us react appropriately to manipulative tactics and not get swayed by our impulses. Next, we have self-management. This is about controlling our emotions, especially in stressful situations. It's about staying calm under pressure and not allowing our feelings to get the best of us. This self-control is a powerful tool against manipulation. Now let's talk about social awareness. This is about understanding the emotions and needs of others. It's about being able to pick up on emotional cues, understanding what's really going on beneath the surface. This ability allows us to spot manipulative tactics before they take hold. And finally, we have relationship management. This involves using our awareness of our own and others' emotions to manage interactions successfully. It's about building genuine relationships based on trust and respect, not manipulation. So how can we increase our emotional intelligence? Practice empathy. Try to understand things from other people's perspectives. Practice mindfulness. Be present in the moment, and pay attention to your feelings without judgment. These practices help us become more attuned to our emotions and the emotions of others. Remember, emotional intelligence isn't just about being nice. It's about understanding our emotions and those of others, and using this understanding to protect ourselves from dark psychology. By developing your emotional intelligence, you can better navigate interactions with potential manipulators. Another essential step in protecting oneself from dark psychology is establishing and maintaining personal boundaries. Personal boundaries are the mental, emotional, and physical walls we create to protect ourselves from being manipulated, used, or violated by others. They are crucial to our mental health as they provide a clear demarcation between our feelings, thoughts, and needs, and those of others. By setting these boundaries, we assert our individuality and prevent our personal space from being invaded or manipulated by others. So, how do we go about establishing these boundaries? First, it's important to identify and understand your limits. Think about the times you've felt uncomfortable, anxious, or stressed because someone crossed a line. What were those lines? Once you've identified them, you're on your way to setting your boundaries. The next step is to clearly communicate these boundaries to others. It's not enough to just know what your boundaries are. You need to express them to those around you. This isn't always easy, especially when dealing with manipulative individuals who practice dark psychology. But remember, your mental well-being is paramount, and you have every right to protect it. Enforcing your boundaries is just as important as establishing them. This means holding your ground when someone tries to cross your limits. It's okay to say no when necessary. No is a complete sentence, and you don't owe anyone an explanation for prioritizing your mental health. Finally, it's crucial to practice self-care and maintain your emotional well-being. This will strengthen your resolve to uphold your boundaries. Regularly check in with yourself, and take the time to do things that make you feel positive and rejuvenated. Remember, personal boundaries are not about shutting people out, but about creating a safe space for yourself. They are about respecting your own needs and feelings, and demanding the same respect from others. With firm personal boundaries, you can safeguard your emotional well-being against the tactics of dark psychology. As we wrap up, remember that protecting oneself from dark psychology requires vigilance, emotional intelligence, and clear personal boundaries. The intrigue of dark psychology lies in its subtlety, its ability to influence without being overtly detected. It's a potent tool, often used for manipulation and control. It's crucial to be aware of its existence and the forms it can take. Knowledge is the first step towards protection. Next, we explored recognizing dark psychology in action. This step is about sharpening your observational skills and developing a keen sense of discernment. Look out for signs of gaslighting, emotional manipulation, and psychological warfare. It's not about living in constant suspicion, but rather developing a healthy skepticism and awareness. We then delved into the concept of building emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the shield that guards against the arrows of dark psychology. It involves recognizing your own emotions, understanding the emotions of others, and navigating social interactions with empathy and understanding. It's a powerful defense mechanism that can help you identify and resist manipulative tactics. Establishing personal boundaries was our next focus. Boundaries act as protective barriers, safeguarding our mental and emotional health. They are an assertion of your needs, your values, and your worth. By setting clear boundaries, you can prevent others from overstepping or exploiting your vulnerabilities. Finally, it's worth emphasizing that protecting oneself from dark psychology is a continuous process. It requires constant vigilance, consistent effort, and the willingness to learn and adapt. It's not a one-and-done solution, but a lifelong commitment to self-preservation and personal growth. Remember, the power to protect yourself from dark psychology lies within you. It's about harnessing your knowledge, your emotional intelligence, and your ability to set boundaries. It's about empowering yourself to resist manipulation and take control of your own mental and emotional well-being. By understanding and applying these principles, you can protect yourself from the manipulative tactics of dark psychology.
If you have found this video helpful, please give it the thumbs up and remember to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching and feel free to leave a comment below.